Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to episode 3 of South Park, The Stick of Truth, the Platinum playthrough. Yeah, this recording session was fun, because did a little bit. You see, we didn't exactly start where we left off. Loading the save didn't exactly get me where I needed to be, so we're here running around doing what we must, because we still gotta do some of the Al Gore stuff, which is just running around putting these sensors down, which you guys know this is all post commentary, so I'm just gonna be trying to skim through some of this stuff here because a lot of the stuff was just running around, monotonous, doing it, blah blah blah. Some of the garages are still locked. Going into town here, I still don't have the ability to do the alien stuff yet, so we're getting to that point soon. Maybe I don't know if it'll get in this episode, but we skip through here, do a lot of the stuff. There's still a few kids running around. Picking up a few friends. All you gotta do to get this kid as a friend is just smack his snowman, boom. And don't have the Broflovski key yet, but we can get him. The house is locked because it's a story thing, so it is what it is. And I believe Stan's house, you can get the druid robes in there in that garage. I don't think you can go into that garage yet, I didn't check, but... And we still have to do the Mr. Slave quest line here to finish that off. Got a few things to do with the ranch, so it's not terribly bad, but it could be worse. And get a couple of friends, blah blah blah, do the runaround. All that's left really is to get Craig out of detention, so we're just gonna... And also the tweak event here, which... This tweak event, right here, I made the mistake. I go back and I'll fix it. I'll show you guys the later footage that I got of redoing this. But there's an achievement that I missed while doing this. They completely didn't cross my mind at all while doing this the first time through. But you are supposed to be wearing a specific outfit that you can obtain to do it. Where, right here, you beat up the homeless guy that helps out the mayor's quest. So I was going to skip through that because you know how these fights with the homeless people go. I just stun lock them and we win. Yeah, great. Later I'll be able to do the dog a little bit later after I clear out the Kenny's thing just to get some extra experience. And let's go fight the meth heads, blah blah blah. It's not justice. Blah 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 blah. Alright. And let me get that, and we go up to the roof. And you get that chest, which is Kenny's bloody club. You put a man-bear pig sensor up there, which is essential to completing the Al Gore quest lines. And then after that, I decided to equip it because it's actually not a terrible weapon. There are better, but it's not so bad. And you can jump ahead here to the perks, which I don't know I'm trying to remember which one I would have picked, so let me just show you guys real quick. You inflict more damage to stunned. Obviously, with this build and how I've been playing, that's perfect because they're always pretty much stunned. So then we go over here, and I decided to do the old... I stunned him, but I didn't give him gross out because I don't think animals get the gross out effect. So right here you see I'll go do the jujitsu and just smack him up a little bit. I prefer to keep him stunned as long as I can, just for the sake of actually getting as much out of this boss fight as I can, so I take the least amount of damage. And with being able to stun lock them, makes this a lot easier. So, as you can guess, this fight just keeps going. Just like that, health drains to 0. We take another fight where we took no damage. Great. A lot of running around. You find a kindergartner out in front of Big Gay Al's garage, in the trees next to the garbage can. Talk to a little girl, boom, it's the next kid. Talk to Mr. Slave, give him the package from the post office, there you go. I decided to fight these elves and showcase Mr. Slave's power. Yeah, that's not exactly the best, but alright. That's the end of this week line. So we have tweak, we're good to go. And skip through all that. The Al Gore stuff. I have to put, I believe... Sorry, again for yawning, it's early. I believe the only man-bear pig sensor we have left to place is the one that goes to the barn. And I didn't realize this when I first played through the game, but yeah, there's a little treasure option if you get lost or need to find where you still have to go find like the Chimpokemon and all that. I never realized that treasure tab shows you like each of the locations, like the school, how many Chimpokemon are left at the church, or equipment rather, and then Chimpokemon at the lake, which you find after the alien power. Kind of spoiler, but meh. And then I don't exactly recall what trigger. Oh yeah, this is when I decided to go pick up the Ubisoft rewards, which I changed the build that I'm using from this standard quote-unquote build to a more... It's a money-making build. The Assassin Mask gets you a 10% buff to cash. I went with the Spaceman outfit, I believe, is the one I picked. I believe it's the final choice that I ended up making was Spaceman, because, quite frankly, getting 2 armor at the start of battle is very nice. Or getting 2 shields at the start of battle makes that infinitely easier. Because that's 2 free hits on top of the hit that I get from Jujitsu from that shielding, which I don't know if I get it now or later, but this is Cartman teaching us how to use our ass as a weapon, which it's useful. It's got its perks. I don't know why. I walked down here to get the farting on the animal achievement.
Yeah, you should check me.
Let me see. Did I get it? Yeah, there it is. Animal cruelty. You farted on an animal 25 times. Doesn't have to be a different animal. It can be the same, like you saw I did here. I chose this poor little rat as my victim. So, it can be any. It can really just go any which way. It doesn't have to be a specific thing. Now, here's another trophy that I had to go back and play through again. You get the Ginger Freckle, and I'm just skipping through all this because most of these fights here you can dodge. You don't have to fight really like many. Censorship. Sorry, Kenny, but it's got to be done. Now, if you get the Ginger Freckles, I think you only need the freckles to get this achievement. But after you go through, because this whole room, looking at the layout of this room, I'm gonna rewind this a second here. Okay, I'm gonna give you the step-by-step of how I did it. Shoot the cigarettes. They land in the box of fireworks. Box of fireworks goes off on its own, but you can fart to make it explode. You have to fart to make the box explode, but the few fireworks set off this table, and if you rewind back a second, you'll see that one of those fireworks kills this ginger kid, who it spooks the other kid into walking next to this stack of books. You fart on the box, those 2 die. Take out your little bow, you go over to that, you shoot it, he's dead. Congratulations, 4 easy kills. Didn't even have to fight him. The easiest amount of stuff you're ever gonna get. Then you call out. You bring out Butters, you have him heal the kid. Awesome, he gives you the next key to go into Mackie's office. Shoot the gold key off the wall, pick it up, grab the loot if you so choose. Yada yada yada. Go over, fight the boss kid. Now, one thing I didn't realize, I actually got a game over here. I believe it was in this fight. Because once he starts channeling, you need to stop him from channeling. Or you just need to start murdering him. Because once he starts a channel... let's see if I can show you what it was called. Yeah. He's not exactly going to be nice about it. And I didn't have the mana at the time, and I thought... My first impression with the mana was kind of stupid, but it makes a little bit of sense. I thought it was just eating in general that gave you the mana, since it is your ass power. But there are actual mana potions. And then I also thought that throwing a shit nugget at him was going to make him quit, but not quite. So, long story short, you need to interrupt the channel with something. Anything, really. I think here I tried the fart, but I don't... No, I overloaded on mana, I believe. Yeah, because I got irritable bowels. Now, here, you need... You see how my face now has the freckles? It's not the pale white skin that it normally is? Yeah, you need that. But this trophy, the irritable bowels, comes from overflowing your mana too much and loot and shitting yourself in the middle of a boss fight. But right here, you see I'm just trying to inflict as much damage as I can to try and end this fight, but...
Let me tell you what your son has been up to.
Dun dun dun. Get the phone call, and if he channels it, it's game over because you get grounded. Now I reloaded the save because I don't know if that counts against you for doing that. So back into the fight, still wearing the freckles, blah blah blah. Beat the living snot out of the kid. And come on, it's almost dead. Now you see how many secondary effects I've applied him with. So yeah, this fight was going to be over regardless. And just like that, you've earned the trophy Daywalker if you beat up the Hall Monitor boss while wearing the freckles. That's it. You don't have to be the pale-skinned kid. I just was because that's as close to me as I possibly could get. And right here I decided to go with the Mace of Restoration because I like health regen. It's nice to get free health by just landing an attack the way you're supposed to. But after a little bit of inventory fixes, we saved Greg. Got him back. All that's left is I decided to beat up this homeless guy who's in the U-Store truck. Grab some of that stuff. I ran up to the farm here and did the wind vein, the Al Gore thing on the wind vein. So you do that. You're essentially done with this portion of the Al Gore quest, even though it can be a little bit annoying with what you have to do after that. And here is the easiest Jimbo hunt, which personally I recommend saving it for last because of how easy it is. You can do it whenever. But right here is literally the easiest it's ever going to get. Is cow shows up, dead. That's that part of the quest done. That's the crazy cow. And yeah, that's essentially it. After that, I just wanted to go back to Cooper Keep, do all that stuff. But I'm going to wrap this episode up here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching. Please leave your thoughts down below and a like rating, like it, dislike it, whatever. Subscribe to stay up to date with everything we do on this channel here. A few series you may have noticed have come to an end. One series in particular may have come to an end, so we'll do what we must from there. But with that, I'm going to get up out of here. See you guys in the next episode. Bye.